I think granddaughter.
All right. Okay, here we go. Welcome, everybody. We are Gotham After
Yo,
Dark. I have Twitch, Fortune Teller, Crimson Sage, Emerald Noctum, and Artemis. Full complement.
oh, yeah.
So, we are. I'm going to pick up from where we left off last. Now,
Um,
for Noctum, you weren't present in the last game. I'm not sure if you're all caught up, but everyone is back
give me
at
1 second.
everyone's back at Helios. Ha! My Spotify just started playing automatically. What the fuck? I'm, I'm hearing Rock with You on the next to me. Anyway, so everyone's back at the tower, and there is a situation. Who wants to fill him in? Why don't the current leader of Helios fill the co-leader in on what's going on?
Do I have to?
Yeah,
I'll do it because I like Mike.
that was funny. Do I have to?
No, I know that with Twitch, at one point, Artemis was running out into the street, and Twitch had dropped off Sage, and then Twitch came across something that where the goop got on his car, right? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll do the recap.
Yes, please.
Everyone converged on the tower as there was the enemy had amassed a larger force than initially estimated. There was substantial damage, substantial loss of life, and there is now a biological agent being pumped into the building using your internal sprinkler system. Twitch was engaged with the enemy that had penetrated your building's water supply. However, he was unable to successfully thwart the effort, despite his own best efforts. Fortune Teller was engaged in the lobby, was pushed into the stairwell, and was overrun. So now there is that black liquid that's being pumped into all the floors, being pushed up, and the stairwell is essentially becoming its own water pressure cannon. So it's filling up and and extending. Now the amount of pressure that's being exerted, it's collapsing all of the floors, all of the stairwells, concrete stairwells, twisting the metal and pushing it upwards. You lost contact. The team lost contact with Fortune Teller in that scenario. So no one really knows what's going on with Fortune Teller. They do know through his GPS, through his earpiece, that he is in the building. Signal is being compromised inside. The comms is spotty for Fortune Teller, so no one can really figure out where he is. But they're estimating that he's on the 12th floor right now, and he's rising with the level of water or liquid that's he's rising parallel to the water that's in the building. Crimson Sage and Emerald are trying to penetrate the building from above. They're at the 12th floor, but they soon come to realize that they can't enter the building through conventional means without exposing themselves. Then we have Artemis, who's trying to find a way to shut off the water from the outside. And then there's you. You had already engaged in your battles but the enemy had, even despite your efforts to take them down, which you did, they were able to pull them into the black goo / void. So now the situation is thus. There are all of your teammates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 you have on comms. 1 is not. You have a location. You've been able to triangulate his location. However, his comms are compromised. And then there's you. How fast can you fly or get to the building? Considering where you are, you would have to go up approximately, 80 blocks?
So my
Well, not so much 80.
teleportation,
Yeah. How
my teleportation range is 7.5 miles.
Okay, so you can easily reach the tower. Now, the question then becomes, starting with you, once you are apprised of the situation, you get your sit rep for the most part. Tim has gotten all of the remaining staff to the roof of the building, to the penthouse / roof.
Okay.
However, there is no real egress for any of them.
Yeah.
And Twitch's vehicle is in the garage, which is now being flooded with that liquid, so he had to make a quick escape.
Wait, the vehicle was being flooded?
Well, the sprinkler system was activated. Remember, you had to. That's when you had to leave.
Yeah. Because I was gonna tell you that after I put the pods on when I put the pods on Boom Boom, I was gonna go back into the car and grab that gun I found.
Okay. So, coming back to you, Noctem, what is your plan of action?
Okay. So, Tim said he's got everybody up to the roof, right?
Mm-hmm. He's in a panic.
So,
He's also in a separate line of communication, letting you know that fortune teller has gone berserk. He's murdered multiple people, and the amount of damage that he's doing is just incalculable right now.
copy. Because I remember reaching out to fortune teller initially.
Right,
And
but he doesn't know that. He's
right.
just
Yeah. So I'm not getting into that yet. Not now. So first goal. Oh shit. They're on the rooftop, so access to the teleport to the other base is not available, is it?
What? Where was your teleporter again?
Everything. Yeah, everything would be up around the penthouse at that point, because the penthouse is different from the other base. It's not. Everything is not built down. Everything is built up.
Okay. Would your day-to-day staff know about your teleporter? Because I remember you guys were very acutely you made sure to let me know that not everybody knew about this. Not even team members.
Right. So give me a moment. I'm actually going to the Helios dock right now, and because I did make note. There are some notes. Give me a second.
Take your time.
Only the head of security at the penthouse can provide direct access to the lighthouse.
What's up?
All right. Well, your head of security is, yeah.
Outside, of the staff that's at the penthouse.
Mm-hmm.
And what's up with the head of security? MIA? What?
KIA.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's up to me to get this done. So that is what I will do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to teleport to the roof. and I see Tim and the people. I say, "Oh, you know what? I don't have that app open, guys." So I tell them, I say, "Get you out of here,"
Okay.
and I will. How many people are there?
Approximately 80.
80?
Yep.
Okay.
All in varying stages of panic.
All right. I can take 60 of them right now.
And using the teleporter or using what? How are you doing that? Are you there?
Hello?
All right, give him a sec.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
They went now? How's everybody?
We're all doing great. Just awesome.
Be sure to watch tomorrow on FX and on Hulu, Shogun, episode 3.
Nice bugging.
All right,
Very
so
good.
while we wait for...
Can you all hear me?
Well, I can hear you now.
Loud and clear.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we'll get back into it. No, can hear you now. So you were going to take 60, you said?
Well, I'll just lead them. Once I get to the rooftop, I can lead them to the teleportation ray.
Okay, and it can. How many can it take in a go?
It's a gate, so it just sending them right through.
Okay.
I will let the lighthouse know to be ready for incoming staff from the penthouse, and
Copy that, sir.
start sending people through.
All right.
Also, I'm taking a look at people as they're filing by. So what I will use, give me a second. Trying to double check this before I say it. I will use thermal to observe the people as they're walking by.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody's temperature is spiking particularly high.
Gotcha. All right. So you're doing that. So we're going to come back to Artemis. Artemis, there is the
Is it
only.
Artemis with me and
He went down.
No,
Yeah.
he repelled. She repelled.
I
She repelled down
To go to the
to find if there's
water
a
valve.
water valve. There is, but it's strictly for fire. It's only a water valve for fire rescue. It's not directly connected to the main.
Oh. So I really that it's not connected to the main at all. There's no connection to the main.
No.
So it looks like can I try to find a main valve to open up the
Nothing on the street level.
where would it possibly be?
Okay, so do you have engineering?
I have
I could answer that question better if you had the skill.
I will tell you that right now on Artemis. Coding.
Might not, but I do.
Yes. Radio base. Data hacking. Uh, weapon. I do not have regular engine. I have weapons and no wait. I have demolition disposal. I have all the demolitions. Yeah, no engine.
Right. So you know how to blow things
Well,
up, just not how to put them together. I got you.
Yes. and I speak damn near every language.
Okay. So without this skill, you have a general understanding that buildings have a main. You just don't know where it would be.
What's that guy's name? Tim. I get Tim on the radio. Tim.
He's like, I can't get to the phone. No, I'm just kidding. It's like go for stone.
Stone. Where is the main water valve for the building?
So that would be in the sub basement, sir. And from what I understand, one of those things are down there, and the compartment and that level is being flooded right now. I would not advise going down there. It's the only other way that you could get to it is through possibly the sewer line, or no, actually, you would have to dig up the street in order to get to the water main.
Can't go through the sewer line. Damn it.
I hope.
I'm gonna
You
pretend.
said one
like
of the creatures is in a basement?
One of them has been reported to be there. That's the one that's compromising the sprinkler system right now. That was reported by.
It's in physical form or is
Twitch.
it in the pipes itself?
He's at unsure.
F it. I'm going down there. Give me the quickest route to go down.
Sir, I was like, ma'am, I wouldn't advise it. Even with your environmental suit, you don't want any of that stuff getting on you. From what I understand, it's highly acidic.
Then what the hell is Twitch going through? If it's highly acidic for him.
So it's unknown. I don't have a 20 on Twitch.
Twitch could be in trouble.
Isn't
We have to
Twitch
find a
on
way to
phones?
find out whatchamacallit. Twitch, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your situation, Twitch? How bad?
Monster put his arm in the pipe. The water's flooding up. Only thing I can think of is I just attached two missile pods to rocket pods to boom boom. I'm gonna blow the pipe.
Is the monster physical? Is the monster physical?
Yeah, it's
You
physical.
see
It's
him?
bleeding all over the place. It's getting all this black shit all over the place.
How bad is it downstairs?
The water's high enough for me to have to go in there again. Like I said, boom boom. She may not come back.
Because I was gonna come down there and give you a little bit of backup.
All right. We better hurry
All right.
up. I'm gonna blow this pipe. No one tell me something different. Have a candy
Well,
jam. But that was the only
I
time
think-
I think all day.
I think everybody can hear that.
Quick question: is this on open comms?
Yeah. Hour comes.
All right.
I'm about to I'm ready to blow the pipe. I'm ready to blow that pipe. Someone tells me otherwise, I won't.
All right. So, relay that order. Second.
What did he say?
All right, I won't blow the pipe, but the pressure's building. The building's gonna go. They're turning the fucking thing into a giant sprinkler, man. What we gonna do?
All right. So, Lou,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So, knowing what I know, because I do actually have engineering. This sprinkler, so we're feeding off the main, the city's main?
Yeah, all skyscrapers feed off the city's main.
Right. So the cutoff would be what? Sub basement, sewer system?
Sub basement, and the city water main is not connected directly to the sewage.
All right. So what I need to do is establish drainage. Oh no! Oh hell no! No, I can't. That would make things worse. What I have to do is get the sprinkler system offline.
Oh,
Is there any connecting point between this? There's got to be something because the fire department would have the ability to turn off the water supply.
it would have to be in the main lobby. The FD fire safety director control panel. And this building is as high tech as it's supposed to be. The fire safety director has a control panel which you can shut off everything from the panel.
Guys, you need to decide something quick.
I'm asking the GM questions. Calm down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Asking
No, this
questions
is in
is
character.
perfectly fine.
Hello,
Right.
this is in character. There's a reason why I'm saying it. Guys, you need to decide something quick. Emerald and I cannot breach because of the sprinkler system replenishing itself. There's no way our light power can get rid of that much at one time. And
Did Emerald say that she can't do that?
Fortune teller. And fortune teller is right now about 4 floors up from where, no, is it 4 floors up from where we're at?
No, you are at the same level as he is, but the water level is rapidly rising, so it won't be but a few seconds before
we have no comments with fortune teller, and it seems like he's there in distress, but there's no way to breach.
That shouldn't be an issue.
All right, so at that point, you're all in the middle of the conversation. That the portal device is activated. You're sending people through. Wait, strike that and reverse it. Were you sending people through, or are you not doing that yet?
No, sending people through. We got to get them out of here.
You're sending people through. You sent about a third of those folks, so about 25 people. 20 to 25 people, they go through when you guys feel just you at the roof, you feel like a small shudder, almost like a tremor. You guys at the 12th floor, the building itself, every window just vibrates, and right all along the outside edifice of the building, huge cracks just start spreading outwards.
Is not.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
Now some of the windows, the pressure had cracked them to the point where that liquid is just shooting out in all directions.
Oh my god.
Emerald, try to take down as much as you possibly can.
I gotta put, because we were in the air, I believe.
Okay, then put him down and do what you have to do.
That I was just confirming with my GM. So.
And for you, Artemis, on the ground, you can feel it. It's like a low rumble, and you know, like it doesn't lift you off your feet, but it feels like a California tremor. And this is New York. This bedrock. There's no way that this is happening. So you're just like, what the fuck? And you look up, and you can see. When you look up, you immediately move out of the way because now you see jets of water hitting the ground, just splashing everywhere. The side of the building that you're facing is in direct sunlight, so a lot of that liquid that's coming out, it's essentially vaporizing in the sunlight. But all that's doing is creating a dust cloud that's catching the breeze and starting to spread. Yes. So what's hitting the ground is water, but what's being vaporized by the sun is now turning into a cloud of ash, gray ash is the best way that I can describe it. As a matter of fact, that's how it was described.
How soon before that dust cloud covers the sun and it's just pure black liquid?
Well, I mean,
Well,
it's not
Okay.
at that level yet, but let's just say right now at its current pressure, it's like an open fire hose.
There's no way to try to contain it. If I put one of my napalm arrows on airburst, can I burn the ash, keep it from traveling like that?
You could attempt it. I'm not saying that you can't. So the attempt is nothing. You can say what you're going to do and you do it. I can't tell you whether or not it succeeds unless you
All right,
try,
I'm
unless
gonna
you do it.
I'm gonna put 2 of my arrows in the airburst
Okay.
and try to burn that ash
All right.
because it seems when I burnt the creatures with my napalm before, there was no ash, right? Because I stayed there
No,
and watched it burn.
there was no ash. Not the way that
Check
this is happening. It was a different chemical reaction.
All right, cool. So
Now, all right, so
Using-
you do that. You don't have to
Okay,
roll
well-
because that's your expertise. I'm going to go to Noctum. Noctum, you felt that, and Tim takes out his portable tablet and he's like, "Oh my god!" And everyone sees
How
this
bad
that
is
has
it?
the comms. This structural heavy structural damage in it's in the center of the building. So everything from floor 12 is heavily damaged. So critical structural failures.
All right. Or any of the security personnel left here with these people.
About a half dozen.
All right. I put it on them to make sure that people get out and they get out and just keep going. You're going to be at another base. You'll be taken care of there.
Affirmative.
And then I need to get to the juncture point between the city's setup and our system
Okay.
because I need to cut that sprinkler off.
All right.
And that's why I designed this building, so I know where to go, and that's where I'm going.
Okay. Emerald.
Our
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
surveillance system still online. Surveillance system still online. How much of it have we lost? Can I see the area
Nothing below 12 is online. Everything above, everything from 14 and above is still online.
Okay.
But the building is now running on backup power.
Right. All right. So first things first.
Mm-hmm.
Garage, Twitch.
Okay. Well, Twitch has his comms. They're open. The only video feed would be from his vehicle, and from his and from his personal communicator.
So, Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch pickup.
You felt that too, Twitch.
Yeah.
Everyone felt it to varying degrees.
Overcomes. What in the good fuck was that?
Bird moves, Twitch. You come in the bitch. You're in the garage.
Yeah, I'm in the garage.
All right. Ooh, I teleport to the garage.
Lou, how does it look?
Snatch up Twitch.
So, okay, and I was gonna go back to you, Twitch, because you asked the right question. Once you felt it, like your entire vehicle shuddered. Anything that was loose, it was giving, it was making that vibrational, what the fuck? And you're looking around, and you get that critical, that warning for the building structural integrity, which is what I was trying to figure, what the words I was trying to find. The structural integrity has been reduced to about 45%. From
45%?
From critical juncture, because the origin of whatever that was, and it's your AI is telling you that it's a possible explosive device has been detonated. This is the amount of damage that's been done. These are the critical areas. So a lot of support. It's from the center of the building outward. That's the projection. So at that point, then Noctum, he appears, and now everything around you, that like from the ceilings, that you can see all kinds of cracks from the because of because the building's integrity has been compromised to such a degree. You can see foundational cracks because you're in the garage, and a lot of that liquid is starting to pour down. Now pour down, not in the sprinkler showers, but it's coming from the floors above.
Yeah, I popped the back door open and tell Bertie to get the car out.
Okay.
And then you said Noctum popped up.
Yeah, Noctum popped up next to you.
So I look at him like, what the fuck? Dude!
Which dropped down, taking you and your vehicle out.
Okay. Please?
Yeah.
This is
So, snatch him up in my void and put him outside.
Okay. So I had to teleport a sound, but I can't find it that would fit your specific shadowy type power.
Right.
But I will find it eventually.
All right, so it's once per round, so it's a 15 agonizing seconds of waiting before I can teleport again. What does it look like outside when I drop Twitch off?
Okay, so the outside of the building is as bad as you would imagine. So think of any disaster movie where the outside of a building after a strong earthquake has serious structural cracks. You can see not just the 12th floor, but the floor below it, and all the 12th, 80% of the windows on the 12th floor, 60% of the windows on the 11th floor, and about 6 or 7 windows on the 10th are all just jetting water in all directions. And they're catching the breeze. Now, the dark side of the building, it's all black liquid that's hitting the ground. Everything on the lights that's facing the sun, and it's not directly overhead because remember, it's still morning. So it's approximately 8:30 a.m. when this is happening. There's still a shadow side to your building.
Okay. So open comms in that time frame to the whole team. Be advised, evacuation's happening at teleportation bay. Everyone's being sent to the lighthouse.
Teleportation. Okay.
Now,
Tim, over the comms. With the structural integrity damage, how much time do we have for total collapse?
Hold on, please. Let me do some quick.
Lou, I can run that. I can run that in my head quickly.
Okay.
How bad is it?
If nothing's done to either repair the damage or to shore or to reinforce it, you probably have a total collapse is probably another 10 to 15% more damage.
Okay.
Because you're at it, the fulcrum point is at the 12th floor. That means you have about 70 more floors of steel and concrete, steel, glass, and concrete weighing it down.
So you have.
So I pass this information on to the team so that everybody's aware of how bad it is.
What I'm asking is this, though. Outside another detonation, whatever that was, how much time do we now currently have?
What is that? Okay. Time for
outside
what?
Another detonation like one just happened that did this damage.
Yeah.
How much time do we have? Because obviously if it takes another hit like that, it's going down no matter what.
All right, so currently you can't deduce the time because no more unless some more damage happens. Like I said, with the additional 15%, that's a total collapse. So if there's a secondary explosion, then that is even halfway equal to the first one. the building's coming down.
Okay.
And I'm operating on the principle that if there was a first explosion, the possibility of a second one does exist. The goal is to get the people out of the building. Secondary goal is to stop this deluge of
They give
fucking corrupted. So that's the next point of two.
your security tells you that they have about 20 more people to get through the portal, but it's starting. The reserve power is running out. There may not be enough for anyone else once everyone's through.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I splice my Can I splice my my power supply from the car into the building to keep it going a little longer?
As far as I understand,
Are you asking us or are you asking Lou?
I'm asking Lou.
you would need to get to the main circuits, as far as I can understand that. And
Down here somewhere.
yeah, it would be down there, but you're taking an
And
off.
right now you're
And
you're outside.
you're outside, so he would have to take you back in.
Lou.
Yes.
Okay. The the objective I gave I think Tim Stone to try to find a way to weaponize my light room that I use where they shifted it. They could shift the spectrum of it to be ultraviolet. Did they ever get back to me? Let me know if that was ever finished, or was that project halted because of everything that's going on?
It was halted. They were still trying to fabricate what you were doing, what you requested, and that would have taken a little bit more time. It's unknown how much more, but they had a working model. They were just trying to replicate it.
All right. I might have to do that. Manually.
And the other part is with the loss of the building's main power, it's going to be virtually impossible without an alternate power supply.
Right.
No, fuck it.
Damn it. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna stop everybody right now. Fortune teller.
Oh, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah. So in your panic and rage, you summon up that psychic power, that inner psychic power, and you explode outwards. In that brief 10 seconds, you're given enough room where everything is exploded outwards. All you did was create an enormous amount of damage, but you still can't see it. I mean, do you have night vision? You don't have night vision, do you?
I do. Yes, I do.
You do have night vision? All right, so with the little bit of lights that are still illuminating in pockets here and there, the
feet, buddy.
yeah, just remember, we already established that night vision cannot work in pure darkness.
Yes, this is not Palladium.
No, it's the same principle. So,
You get in the heroes book.
all right, anyway, now once you do that, now what? Because in less than 10 seconds, the water, it's just going to collapse back on top of you, along with all the debris that you've shot and pulverized back down on top of you. Can't hear you. Get closer to your mic. Look at him. He's just like, and then,
Dude,
Can't hear you.
I just said, yo, don't lie to me.
You gotta turn up your gain or something. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you.
So now what I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is I'm another 100 ISP, and I'm gonna use that force pushing down to crush the creature. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have 3.5 tons just on top of the creature and crushing it down.
Okay.
I'm not doing any other damage, just onto the creature that's there.
I understand your intent, and that's fine. You do that. Again, you pull into this, you
This
pull
is another
the
separate
energy,
thing.
and you push it down. So again, you all This time, glass explodes outwards from floors 10 through 9.
If I'm attacking the creature, if I'm seeing the creature,
You're not seeing anything. I didn't say there was anything there. You just assumed it. You look down. You're still floating in the air. You use you're assuming that the creature's still there. You do your action. You shoot your telekinetic force straight down. There's still liquid. There's still water. There's still debris. You didn't destroy everything, and the pressure's coming from below you. So all you did was push it down and away.
Okay.
I don't want to hear any. And I swear, if I get an HR call tomorrow on my after work, we're gonna have problems. All right.
Definitely are.
If anybody knows about engineering and how buildings are built, I know for sure that what I did not make that building.
You worked in skyscrapers? I looked up. I did some research myself about what it is you were trying to do.
Condominiums. I know how condominiums are
That's
built.
not a condominium.
It doesn't matter. It's built almost the same way. I've been in towers, 30 stories, and I know how they're built.
Okay, so then what?
It would because the staircase is one area of compared to the whole building. There are support beams all throughout the building.
Understood.
That's the height of the building. I'm just in the staircase. The staircase is just a concrete room that shoots all the way up to wherever to all the floors.
Gotcha.
So I just pushed. What I used my telekinetic force was because it had me pinned up, and I was pushing up on the stuff above me to get it off of me, so then I could push back down. So if you really go and you want to look at like the schematics of what a skyscraper is, and I don't know how they designed it, but I know on any normal skyscraper, just like the Twin Towers, they have insane support beams, concrete beams that are huge with all type of steel, that it would take tremendous amount of force to be able to destroy them, to do that amount of damage. You saying I did 55% damage to the building structure? It would have had to been way more. I would have had to use, I only used 2.5 tons. It would have had to been way more for me to use to be able to do that type of damage. And I'm telling you right now, and that's because of my background in the construction industry, I know.
Congratulations. It doesn't make a difference. You were in you're basically you were in a pressurized tube. I already explained this to you.
No plot.
You did 2.5 tons of telekinetic pressure in all directions. So you did damage in all directions.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Hold on a second.
I was just talking about this earlier about how every module is a death module. That's all. But I love them anyway. Go ahead. I have a heart attack right now, just to let you know.
Okay. So just remember, there's also a pressure wave that you're throwing through the building. So there's a lot more than what you. I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. This is not about wrong. This is about what you found yourself in. You were not in a generic scenario where you're just in a dry stairwell doing nothing.
Literally fighting like 20 creatures built into one. So
I understand that. I'm not saying that you couldn't do it. There is consequences to that action. That's all. And these are the consequences.
Always consequence. Just,
That's how it is. Anyway, so for those of you on the outside, a secondary blast, more windows from floor 9 through 7. Just the ones from floor 10, those completely shoot. Almost all of them completely shatter, and just huge streams of water are just shooting out of the windows. And then from 9, 8, and 7, those are now starting to crack. That's an additional 5% of structural damage.
Wow.
Look, I'm gonna ask since we're right now on the outside waiting on trying to breach or whatever, I'm gonna ask Emerald can
Yes.
you drop me down along with Artemis so that way we can take care of the people that are on the dark side of the building, make sure
Sure.
nobody's gotten caught with that goo.
Sure.
No, I go to my car and I start working on getting the fucking fusion reactor out. I call over to knock them. Like, yo, take me someplace to hook this up to. We got to make sure everyone gets out.
Knocked him. If you were speaking, we couldn't hear you.
We broke up.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at the building.
Nah, you're not coming in. Yeah, I keep losing it.
You're using the voice modulator, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that thing the fuck off.
Okay, so repeat what you were saying.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking voice modulator. It's just working. All right. So you got to tell me what it is, because I'm not looking at you and whatever it is you're doing inside the vehicle. So it's like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna take my fusion reactor. We hook it up to the building so we can get the power back onto the building.
The building's on reserve power. It's enough to get the people out. There's no time to hook up the power. Right now, we have to get as many people out and as clear as possible. I'm going in to shut down the sprinkler system so that there's no further water pouring out of the building. And that's what I will do, Lou.
All right. So
Going to that junction point.
to where the water is, where Twitch had reported the water issue.
The junction from the city to our building.
Oh, okay.
There's
Okay.
there's got to be a connectivity point, something that can be affected,
Okay.
something that can be turned off. I mean, I could go to the lobby and shut down the fire control system there,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what condition the lobby is in. Can I even see the lobby?
The security gate is down, but yeah, you can see into it.
And what does it look like in there?
It is virtually destroyed. Yeah, it's virtually destroyed.
I'm going to the junction point instead.
Okay.
So, yeah, teleport there.
All right. Hold on 1 second, please.
Take a deep breath before I do it. Just in case.
All right, just give me 1 second here.
Looks like we're about to lose our base.
Oh, that was always the plan, right, Lou?
No.
See, he said no too fast. He's guilty.
I don't have.
I know the armor is compromised on my vehicle. The cameras and everything still work?
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't sustain that much damage to knock them out. So yeah, they're still operational.
All right, so I'm gonna jump into the car then. Since he teleported away, I'm gonna put it back into the APC mode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fly around the building, see if I can get anyone going up. See if I can get anyone if they're in danger. You know?
You mean
Hanging out a
that's
window or something?
still in the building?
Yeah, like if they're like outside the building, they're like it's for people. If anyone's hanging out behind, remember phone 9/11? People were hanging out the windows and shit.
Gotcha. I got it.
All right. Trying to catch people.
Fortunately, you're going to do that, and you will discover that the evacuation the evacuation was successful enough that none of that, thankfully, has happened. So everyone was evacuated to the roof, or they were, most of them are out. So they have about 30 seconds before the last of the staff is teleported to the other base. That means Sage and Artemis are at the ground. What are you doing, Emerald? He's just like, my building. Y'all done fucked up now.
Yeah. Well, with Artemis and Sage on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you essentially are all three there, so it's really up to you guys what you're gonna do.
Well, I know originally at one point we were gonna try to reconnoiter with Fortune Teller. Did we end up finding out what happened? Because he was trapped. Am I correct?
His position has not moved.
Right.
At all.
All right. Has anybody found out what's going on with him? Because I'm still in my life form, so I'm not on comms. So I'm gonna ask Sage and Artemis, like, has anybody found out what's going on with Fortune Teller? And
Fortune Teller's inside the lobby. He's killing whatever's been infected and everything else like that. That was the last time I saw him. He's in there fighting for his life. He probably moved whatever was left of survivors upstairs, which I believe Noctum has got teleported out. So where he is now, he's probably just trying to hold the line to get everybody out before he comes outside to make his appearance, or he's going to try to find some place to work with Stone to find out what the hell's going on with the building before those shutters come up. But it seems, since we can't breach anyway because Windows already broken. And right now, I think y'all should back up right now, because I'm let loose a couple more arrows in the carpet formation in the air burst to burn out the ashes and everything else.
All right. How much of it is in front of us? If I'm now together with Sage and Artemis.
I don't understand the question. What do you mean? How much of what?
How much of the water, the liquid, that black liquid, is flowing out?
Oh, hundreds of gallons. Hundreds, if not thousands of gallons are spilling out. On the light side, yes.
All right.
But not on the dark side. On the dark side, it's actually pooling. So that's where I was heading in order to find out if there's
pooling, spreading, going into the sewage system.
I was going to try to see but what I was going to do is to try to assist Artemis at this point, right? Because obviously we know that my ultraviolet abilities are able to dispel the liquid, and maybe what I could do is you have polarized lenses, Artemis?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Sage? Do you have anything that can cover your eyes?
His hands.
Unfortunately, right now, I'm in my tidy whities.
Wait, no one did bring you your backup suit, did they?
We were on our way to the building to get the backup suit, weren't we? Where's your backup suit again? In the building?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Oh, that ship sailed.
So we have two choices. We can get Fortune Teller and help scoop him out of there, or get you some pants.
We have three, or I reach in my backpack and I pull out the sundress I used as a disguise when I got the kid out the first time, and I hand it to
him. Thanks, Artemis, but no. Listen, what we need to do is what's the situation right now on the other side of the building?
Was that a question for me?
Yes.
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more than what's the situation. What does that mean?
The dark side of the building with all the ooze.
I already told you what it
going into the sewer.
I already told you that.
No, I'm looking to see if anybody's been hit by
Oh, you're talking about
or
like
are there
as far as like bystanders are concerned?
yes
No,
bystanders.
Bystanders cleared out a long time ago.
no.
Well, you never know with looky loops. I'd rather be
You're
sitting next to
you're
Artemis.
absolutely right to think that, but no. In this particular instance, no. There aren't.
Okay,
Fortunately enough, no one was close enough to get caught in that initial blast and the liquid that's pouring out of the building. The
all
only
right.
the situation is that it is pooling, but it's going into the drain.
So Artemis, you have fire. You have the capability of shooting fire arrows, right?
Right, and when you shot the fire arrows, the effect was what you thought it was going to what you thought was going to happen, but unless you have an infinite supply of fire arrows, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, I know. There's only one thing to do. So I go on the dark side. You see, there's a drain. You said it's going down a drain, like a manhole cover.
Just sewage drainage, you know.
Okay, cool.
So it's not necessarily manhole cover; it's
Oh.
just along the curb.
I mean, whatever's attached to this, as soon as you burn it, it's gonna burn right through. So, at least with your fire arrows, you don't have to use many, but you should be able to cover whatever's on the floor right now. The problem is the continuance of that water coming down. That's the issue.
Do tell.
Unless somehow that fire can go up the ranks, igniting the water that's coming out.
Well,
And
the
you know
issue
what?
is that she's got a limited supply.
No. I mean, from the fire arrows that she shoots now, unless it could somehow ignite the whole thing and just run up the scale.
Maybe I can make a funnel.
Actually, that will work because the air would be feeding the fire.
Go for it. Because my idea was going to be really crass.
What was your idea?
Guys, do we have
Yeah.
riot foam?
You don't want to know.
We have what?
Riot foam. Do we have riot foam?
Lighter fluid?
What riot foam?
Boom.
Oh no, riot foam is very flammable.
I know it's very flammable. Do we have riot foam?
Oh,
Let me look in. Mike, that would be Mike's. Is Mike still there?
Well, it's not an open comment, so anyone can answer.
I don't know if we have riot foam. I don't know what's inside the armory. I
Yeah,
haven't
then
been
no,
inside the
no.
armory for this big.
The Noctum would have to answer that. Again, I'm still light form, so I can't answer.
No, I don't see riot foam being a thing.
All right.
Is there anything in the building that would? Well, if we end up if basically the plan is to burn the house down.
You know what? I apologize. I didn't finish with fortune teller. Fortune teller, what were you doing after you did that secondary telekinetic wave? Because again, what you're looking at is just black inky darkness. It's essentially a non-smelling sewage that's just pouring. That's just coming upwards. Now, what you did with the secondary blast, you slowed the progression of the water as it's coming up. However, it's still moving upwards. You can see it flowing outwards from the doors that you were able to blast open on the secondary floors, but you don't see anything that's resembling these creatures like running up the walls or anything like that. Just the liquid.
All right, Lou. So I'm gonna use telekinesis to bring me up to get me out the staircase. Look at the damage that I did cause to see if I see steel damage. I want to be able to use my telekinesis to kind of like wrap it to it still. So like if it's bent or cracked or whatever like that, try to force it to get it so that it doesn't keep on suffering more damage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
I
like,
do have a
I'm-
question for you. Does this character have engineering?
No, but I can see bent metal.
Understand that. But you could just. The only reason why I say it is because you, the player, understand to a certain degree structural engineering, but the character can only guess. So you could be bending metal that you see, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing. You see where I'm going with this?
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go up to the a floor where I could get out.
Okay, that would be floor 14 or 15.
So I'm gonna get up to the 15th floor and basically see if my telecom.
Once you clear everything around you, yeah, you get onto the floor. Your comms are coming in a little clearer.
Anybody there? Hello.
Well, don't all answer at once.
Well, you pick them up on comms.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Right?
In desperate need. Like I'm breathing heavy.
He's alive?
How much ISP? You've expended quite a bit. How much do you have left? I'm not tracking it just yet, but I feel like I'm gonna start having to.
Like 300.
You are psychically on the verge of exhaustion.
I'm on the 14th floor. See what side of the building I'm on? West, north?
You would be on the north side.
North side.
Is it accessible to get you there? To get you out?
Lou, I swing around that way. I tell him, go. I'm coming on that side now. Come to the window.
Okay. So from the stairwell, you can see straight down the hall to the end, and you can see his vehicle just hover into view outside the building.
In the staircase, do I see like a shut-off valve for the fire sprinkler system? Because they usually have them in the staircase.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna make sure it's off, so that the water don't keep on going up.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's working.
Which I'll be right there. So I'm gonna head towards the window.
All right.
I'm gonna keep on looking behind me to see if anything is coming up.
Okay.
So when I get to the window,
Okay.
it's like, I'm gonna Twitch. Is anybody below you?
Look down. Is anyone under me?
Nope.
No, as far as like, what do you mean? You're looking for people?
Civilians. Are there civilians?
No civilians are near the building.
No, the term is clear.
All right, so you get halfway down the hall and you hear, when you turn, there's a, it's almost reminiscent of the way that Noctum uses his teleport and his void. You can see like these black circles on the floor, on the floor and certain surfaces of the wall. And you can see these things are starting to come through. They're not the ones that you were fighting. These are different. They're more grotesque. Very little left of their human, of what they were as humans, as they come through.
These fucking things don't die. So, right there,
They're just coming. They're coming at you.
I'm gonna do a wall of flame right in the center of them.
Okay, so roll strike.
And I'm saying that on the comm.
Okay.
Wall of what?
No. Well, I mean, his comm is
The
open,
these
so
fucking things don't die.
you did
Yeah.
you did hear that, and he's like, "These fucking things don't die." Okay. So you do the wall of flame, and just as they're about to hit, the first one's about to hit it, one of those black discs, it just jumps down into it and comes, and another one appears on the other side on the other side of that flame, and it comes up and it's like,
Oh, they can teleport now, eh?
Yeah, because I knocked them. So,
Wait, so they're not silver wolves anymore. They're shadow wolves. Anyway,
Oh my god.
so I guess we're gonna roll in this, right, Lou?
Well, you have enough distance to do one ranged attack before the initiative with its speed.
The same time of doing the range attack. Twitch, get out of here now.
Twitch, you
So-
can. You're able to see what's happening.
I can see what's happening.
Mm-hmm. You can see that he's setting fire to the office,
I tell him.
and there's no sprinkler system.
I tell him, yo, I tell
This is
him,
gonna be good.
keep low. I'm gonna put the lights on.
Okay.
Send him into the room.
So if
And
he's
if he goes,
I'm gonna drop to the floor.
All
I'm
right.
gonna run. I'm gonna fire. A short burst to crack the window, to break the window, so you can keep coming and jump out.
All right. Okay. Hold on a second.
The lights are halogen, so
It's called halogen.
yeah, okay. Whatever he said.
They're really bright. Okay, shut up.
Why you Don't ruin this for me.
I'm going to Vegas.
Wow.
To me and the sons of Baka are coming to get you.
And it just doesn't stop.
Better watch it. She's
Dwight-
producing to get you.
Never.
Dwight wakes up in his bed with a severed chicken leg next.
All right. So you shoot out the window because that's hilarious. A severed chicken leg. For God's sake. And once you turn on the light, the thing's like and just again falls into that portal.
When Fortune hits the window and jumps out,
Mhm.
I'm gonna turn the car to catch him in the bay. Because the only way for me to shoot is to face the car forward.
Okay.
So when he gets to the
God
window,
Done
I'm
shooting.
gonna turn and I'll catch him in the side.
Then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go in this car.
All right. All of that is doable. Doesn't need rolls. You're able to do that, and just as you close the hatch. I'm assuming it's one of those. What do they call those doors?
Yeah, it opens. Yeah.
Yes.
My hatch.
Okay.
Wing doors.
The what?
Gull wings.
Okay.
Like on the old Mercedes Benz.
Thank you. So as soon as it closes, you hear the vehicle is shook, and you can your sensors and your video cameras show one of them on the roof of your car, and it's just like pounding on it.
With my telekinesis, I'm gonna grab it and throw it back into the
You're
building.
in the car, so it doesn't work that way.
Wait a minute, what do you mean it don't work like it?
You need line of sight, and using the video is not line of sight.
It don't count? I thought it did.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So wait, we're in the dark side, right?
Yes, that's why it's there. So it's just
So
it's just pounding on your. How much SDC do you have left on your vehicle?
I'll tell you right now. I actually wrote that.
15?
No, it's not 15.
So they're on our side, right, Lou?
They're on the dark side.
Yeah, they're on our side, where we're at.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh fuck, we're gonna break it. Hold on.
No, I'm asking you because I wanted to ask you whether or not I see them up there.
If you're on the same side and that's what you're telling me, of course you see them. Why wouldn't you see them? His vehicle is not in stealth mode.
This is your game. Sometimes wish.
You know what, you fat fuck? I don't need all that.
So they're in range. They're in range for me. So I'm launching my daggers at the thing that's on top of the car.
Hold on. How can you see it from the bottom?
Yeah,
Is it up there?
you can't see it that way.
That's why I was asking.
You see the vehicle. I didn't say. So again, your question. This isn't Mad Libs. I'm not filling in the blanks for you.
All
You
right,
saw
so
it from the ground.
from the
You're
position
looking.
that I'm
You're
in-
looking directly up at it. The thing's on top of his roof. It's not. He's not driving a sedan.
No, I just flip over to the other side of the building where it's sun.
Okay, and that's perfectly fine. So,
I drag it over to the sun. And I got about, I think it took more than half. So I think I got like 776 left.
okay.
15.
The AR in the vehicle is 17. Although
Alright.
you said the armor's got melted off, so I don't know what it is now.
No. That was your battering ram. It wasn't necessarily your armor. If you remember, he threw the car at the front. You had that battering ram.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'll do is I'll roll a d20 to see if it does any damage to your armor. What did you say was 17?
Armor is 17.
Okay.
And I'm dragging it over to the sun.
Okay.
Which, if we're, 15th floor? Yeah. I just swing around.
All right. So it does penetrate the armor with its strength.
I'm assuming
Which means theoretically fortune teller could see it now.
it depends.
Yeah. We'll give him that. So it takes another 106 points of damage from that first from that first attack, which you like the ceiling of your vehicle is like. But you swing it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say that.
Now I can see it. Now I got eyes on it.
No.
It didn't get into the vehicle.
It didn't get into the vehicle. It didn't do enough damage. He's just like, I want to see it, you son of a bitch.
You know what, Luke? Go eat a meatball.
Here we go.
Take it into the sun.
All right, so when you do that, you can hear it screech. It's like, wait, hold on. You get a line of sight as it bursts into flames and jumps off. So that gives you an opportunity to attack Crimson Sage and Artemis, should you choose to take it. I would imagine you both have the range. It's 15 feet up, so 15 stories up, so it's 150, 160 feet up in the air.
What are they trying to do?
Lou, do I get an attack?
Hey, what are
No,
they
you
trying to
fuck.
do?
I hate you so much.
What are they trying to do?
Wait, were you asleep?
No, I was here the entire time. What were they trying to do?
So
He was asleep.
yeah, he was asleep. Twitch diverted his vehicle into direct sunlight, caused the creature on top that's pounding on his vehicle to burst into flames, and it jumps off. It's approximately 150 feet in the air, and you guys are at the ground level. So you have, you all have ranged attacks. So you would get to attack. Sage rolled a 2.
Well, I hit.
Hold on. Let me roll.
It wasn't a 1.
Before he can get off, I send out my ICBM missile. It breaks off into little other missiles and it hits it in the carpet formation, burning it with napalm. Ain't got no time for this. I ain't playing this.
Okay. Did you
I'm
say
tired of
ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm all for trick arrows, but goddamn, bro. It's like, he's like, you know what, Russia? That's it. I'm done.
Russia say something? Russia say something? No, it's an ice missile. It breaks off into like little miniature warheads, and it blows up in the napalm. So
Okay.
my first shot.
And we're basically just shooting the creature, right?
Napalm?
We're just basically shooting the creature, right?
If you so choose.
No, I think I shoot the squirrel and his family. Yes, shooting the creature. Yeah, I'm shooting the creature.
All right.
Under special arrows. ICE ballistic arrow. 6 mini arrowheads, 3 on each side. Break off and pepper the target with explosive damage and napalm.
Okay.
1d8. Each arrowhead does 1d8.
Okay.
Initial arrow does 66.
Oh.
All right. That leaves Emerald. Emerald could choose to do nothing, or
No, I'm about to do something.
okay. While we're waiting for Emerald, you guys roll your damage, please.
All right.
My reaction is to tell fortune teller to grab it and keep it in the sun.
And because I know this creature is a shadow creature, using my bend light to make it a ultraviolet laser blast. I'm using, so you know what I'm using exactly. Hold on.
Do you guys roll your damage? Sage,
Right now.
Artemis.
Laser beam. 2900 range.
Also, guys, if you guys can you kill the sound on Discord? I mean, on Roll20 so the chirp doesn't come out?
Oh, that's true.
All right. All right, and then let me roll my damage.
Don't tell me what to do, Steve.
You do what I tell you to do. That's that.
No.
Dang.
Me and you.
Now you can use your magic or you can use your teeth, but you're gonna grab that damn monster and keep it in the sun.
Ouch. All right. So far we have 90 points of damage. 80, excuse me, because I can't count. Which leaves Sage, who looks perplexed.
Did he miss?
No, he
No,
didn't.
I.
Because you rolled
And
a
it's a
2.
critical. Yeah, I hit.
666 plus 20?
Yeah.
I thought crits were only if they were natural rolls.
Not with me.
Okay, I'm not gonna question it.
That's 236 points of damage.
How indie fuck with one arrow, with one sword?
With the knife?
Yep.
How, Sway?
Can I
Don't
attack
question
my
it.
vehicle?
Just keep it moving.
Okay. So with that, there's it. All 3 hits are successful. All 3 hits take chunks out of it to the point where it burns up in midair into ash, and just a small cloud of ash. It just catches the breeze and.
So be on the lookout for anything else that can attack.
I let him know that there are several more inside that hallway.
Yeah, and that's several more that you can now see are in, like that blown out window. There's 3 that are staring at you there. There are 2 on the other side, on the adjoining windows to the left and to the right. They're just standing, and in that fluid motion, they just sink out of sight.
They're gone.
Nah.
Let's reboot.
I am literally, if Artemis is to my right or to my left, whichever one, I'm back to back with her now. I'm making sure
you're
that
not.
these things do not pop up on us.
No, you're not.
All right. So for Noctum, Tim is the last one through. He says we have just enough power to get the rest of the team through, but you have about 5 minutes worth of reserve energy. So are you going to be joining us, sir? Are you and the team going to be joining us?
Negative. We have to control things here.
Affirmative. I'll get you a sit rep as soon as we get everybody settled at the other location.
Step through. Shut down the gate.
Can't hear you, Mike.
Step through. Shut down the gate.
Affirmative. Say good luck, sir.
How far is this building from the United Nations?
Say what?
What?
How far is this building from the United Nations?
Oh, it's pretty far.
We're in Midtown. Yeah,
Yeah, we're uptown.
Yeah.
The nation's downtown. Further down.
That's just Midtown.
Yeah, because also on the other side of the island. We're on the opposite side.
Yeah, you guys are on the west. They're closer to they're on the east side of the island.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So
Penthouse is Upper East Side in Manhattan.
oh, it's okay. So
right.
then it's directly south. I apologize. Now the issue now is there's still not just the structural damage, which you can assess at a later date or later time, but the remaining liquid that is, by this point, thousands of gallons have flowed out into the streets and continue to flow.
You have to evacuate Manhattan. For this area. Where's the spillway?
Lou, am I at the junction point?
Well, multiple spillways.
I'm sorry, Mike, did you say
Am I at the junction point?
Yes.
What does it look like, and can I get to the mechanism to turn off all?
You're coming in very low.
Yeah,
Mike.
you're coming in super low.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
now
what the
now it's a
fuck's
little bit
going on?
better.
Okay. So, am I able to shut down the intake, the water intake?
Yeah, the juncture point is about half block away. The entire system is regulated, so it's not just manual controls, but it's also digital. Shutting it down, you can do it. It'll take you about 30 seconds to hack past whatever firewalls that exist currently with your technology.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you're
Enough.
able to shut it down.
All right. So that's done. And now, what's going on with drainage from the building? Because how did this stuff just build up to go up multiple levels?
Are you asking me? Or are you
Yes.
Are you just making a general question for the group?
No, I'm asking you
Oh, okay.
because, yeah.
As far as drainage, it overwhelmed the drainage. So whatever, the issue isn't so much that it happened. Well, let me rephrase this. Everything that's happened should not have happened from a physics point of view. However, everything that Twitch had reported to you is possible, given that these things you still haven't charted whatever their abilities are, and these are literally new. You've never encountered these types of things before.
Right.
So you have encountered whomever that water behemoth was, and they utilized water from existing
Right.
you know,
Right.
so there is that possibility.
Right.
Whoa. So that's a scary thought.
All right. Now immediately reach out directly myself. After clearing, as soon as I'm able to, I'm gonna clear.
Still
out.
coming in low, Mike.
I don't know what the fuck's going on today. So as soon as I'm cleared out, as soon as that's done, I'm gonna clear out from that juncture point and get above ground, so I can directly reach out to the mayor's office.
Okay, and then
No.
yep, and with that there are sirens, fire. They're all en route.
All right.
Yeah, but what we need is a hazmat team or a way to napalm all this black goo.
That is why I'm
Hazmat
reaching out
team's
to
not
the
gonna do
mayor's
shit.
office. That is why I'm reaching out to the mayor's office, so that they can be aware of how bad things are here. This is an environmental threat.
We have to contact the deputy mayor, remember?
I'm not even. I'm reaching straight through.
All right.
Then they're not gonna napalm. They're not gonna drop napalm inside of the city.
So there are fire and rescue everywhere as they converge on this area. So you guys got to walk me through what you're doing at this point.
I'm talking to Emerald. Although we were able to avert a disaster, it really doesn't look like that.
Of course not.
Averted? What the fuck did we avert?
Well,
Nothing.
for one, that if there were any bystanders and stuff like that, this could have been far worse. Had any of them gotten infected while we were busy with the building? Yeah.
The goop is still contained in the building, correct?
No.
No,
it's
it's not.
outside in the
Oh, it's
field.
not.
Oh my god, no.
So, and then the building is about on the verge of collapsing also. So, yeah, this is not looking well, bro. Oh, sorry.
3 monsters was destroyed when they ran out the first time. I chased them down and killed them. There were no civilians hurt. They scattered and everything else like that. The last one was destroyed with the help of the police.
Yeah, that is not true. A couple of folks got torn in half, and you got hit with legs and torsos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Those are the people that were
and
in the lobby that died.
the cops
That-
Well,
detain.
yeah.
The
All right.
cops,
So
well, I burnt.
civilian casualties, no, but there were officers that were KIA'd.
And I burnt the creatures, like just like I burnt the other ones.
Now the other issue, Emerald, is we're gonna take a lot of heat because of the fact that we never
Oh,
recovered the
heat.
kids.
No, they're basically at this point won't have any faith in us, and they will shut us down.
Well, the enemy got what they wanted. They framed us for it.
That's
How
what
so? How can
I
they-
agree. I agree to that. They tried to set us up to failure from the beginning, but
And not to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I think that was from the inside and out. So they were set up from the beginning.
mhm.
It actually does look like that, Emerald. Problem is, and then this is bigger than what we were. And you
Can't
were
trust
bothered.
corporals, man. Can't trust
I'm
them.
just saying, you were bothered to somebody for some reason. They needed you out.
They just don't trust people with. They just don't trust
No.
people who.
No, this is bigger than that. This is something personal. Because this is too involved. This is too perfect. We got left holding the bag perfectly, Emerald. For as much as we did, as much as we got involved, for as much as the information we got, we just could not get to those kids in time, and that was on purpose. That was their game from the very beginning, and we have no idea yet if that was just the tip of the sword.
Lou, I'm going to approach emergency services and let them know that what we are dealing with is a structural damage to the building and a biohazard threat all
Lou.
around the building, inside and outside the building.
Okay.
So they're aware of this immediately.
All right.
And unknown aggressors, possible unknown aggressors.
Quick question. Am I able to remember the very first encounter that the very first group had? I think it was up north. Like still in the city, but in that luxury house with Guinevere and his insect.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole all that happened then with the amulet with
Genevieve.
when you first initiated all this.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ask your question.
My question is, can I remember from the deets from what do you call it? The debriefings, when it was, when that happened.
Ask your question, because this is a preface to the question. What's the question?
That is the question. Can I remember when that happened
All right.
from the debriefings?
I'm going to play this game with you. Suppose I say yes. What's the follow-up question? Which is the real question you want to ask.
How much wood could a woodchuck cut if a woodchuck could cut?
I just want to see if there's any relation to what's going on now to what happens then.
Absolutely none.
Okay.
Nothing about goo or any.
No. I know there was nothing about goo. This is completely different. But from that initial onset of what happened then, because of the creatures that were attacking, right? Back then, there are similarities, but obviously this time there's some differences that I'm aware of. So that's what I wanted to get at. How much time is there before that happens?
Well, it's a few years from now. So the only similarities is the only real similarity would be the metamorphosis once the host body was acquired. That's really the only similarity, and the enhanced strength, all right, so these things have enhanced strength, but their durability isn't as refined as those that you encountered in the future.
So we're still in the beginning stages then. because it actually started feeling like it had gotten more advanced than where I encountered them.
That's not a question I can answer. You can. The
Obviously.
speculation is free.
Lou?
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Step away from everybody before we go into the portal.
You're. Are you talking from the from one of those cups with the strings? I can't barely hear you. What are you doing?
I said I'll step away. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I step away from everybody and I call my mother. She has to know about
You are glutton for punishment. For real, for real, for real.
Oh boy. I'll be surprised if she answers the phone.
Well, that's why it's not your mother. So shut up.
You're like,
eye in the sky.
look at the phone, be like, oh hell no.
What you're gonna see is
So-
an orbital chancla come out of the sky.
Everything's chancla related.
No, she's Greek. It's former.
All right, so it's a 7-hour time difference, so it would be late afternoon or early evening. Phone rings a couple of times. Hello,
Mama?
Alexandra. What did you do now?
I've done nothing. I'm not asking you for a favor.
It's on TV.
Well, she's like, did the hazmat team do what you needed them to do? They were only
The
on
hazmat-
loan temporarily.
The hazmat team did great, but it's bad here.
So
Mama.
then you're ready to come home like you promised. What? Wait. What do you mean bad? I said,
sent her to
I said,
feed
what did
from-
you do? And you say, no, everything's fine. And then you say, no, it's bad. So which is it? How are you lying to me now, Alexandra?
I'm not lying to you, mother. It's bad.
Oh, it's mother now. It went from mama to mother. I see how this
It's always
is.
you are my mother, and I can call you mama. But mother, it's bad, mom. It's very bad.
I'm listening.
These people are turning into black ooze, almost acidic. They burn in the sun like the movie vampires, but the cloud ashes can still be spread. I fear this is bigger than anything I've ever seen.
It's like, wait. What foolishness are you talking about? People burning as vampires? I don't understand.
I'll send you a video.
So it's this dust. Do you have it on you? Have you cleaned yourself?
No, I don't have any.
Do you
of that
have
thing.
your
I-
environmental equipment? Alexandra,
I
please do not play games with me.
I have my environmental equipment, and the nanites in my blood system is fine.
It's like, okay. I'm going to pretend like everything is okay and be calm.
I sent her the video for my whatchamacallit, for my bionic eyes.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
This is what's plaguing the city right now. This is what turned out to be people with the quote-unquote drug. It's gotten far worse.
So a drug did this. You say,
Drug?
you say you're saying the Solomon Grande did this to these people?
It's a catalyst, yes. I don't know what else happened.
No. Alexandra, you need to leave now. I want you on the first plane. It's like I will have a private jet on the tarmac at Kennedy Airport in 20 minutes. You need to be on that plane, Alexandra. I do not want you there.
Mama? What about the people here?
It's like, you know what? Alexandra? You're right. Hold on. So you hear a click.
Also, I see a red dot on my forehead.
Oh yeah, you hear a click. then you hear, what? Hello. It's like,
Hello?
explain to your father what you just told me.
Oh shit.
Alexandra, what is the matter? Hello? Is she there? I don't hear her. So, no. She's there. She's trying to find a lie that her papa is going to believe. What do you mean lie? What is going on?
Brolic has a Greek accent. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Dad. Hello, Papa.
Uh-huh.
I almost, when he gets on the, I shrunk a little bit when she answered. I shrink a little bit more when he's on the phone.
Are you not going to talk? Is that bad?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mom has a video to show you that I
Oh.
sent to her.
Oh, you want him to see? Oh, of course. Hold on, please.
How have you been, Dad? How's
No.
Greece treat you?
Hold on. Let me see.
How's the leg?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take it off and beat you with it.
Alexandra, explain yourself.
It all started out from a kidnapping and a drug called Solomon Grundy, in which it messes around with the hypothalamus gland inside of a human being.
I am
turning
familiar
basically to a-
with the Solomon Grundy. How did you get it involved in this? This is an American problem.
I'm confused.
I thought you were Eric, but okay, confused.
No, isn't Brolic your dad?
Yes, Brolic is my father. Brolic is American.
Right.
Let's just go with the idea that this
Oh,
is
Yeah.
I
alternate
apologize. I didn't.
universe version of.
No. This was good though. That's why I was laughing. This was good.
I was not.
No,
I'm not familiar with Brolic. I'm just
Right,
assuming.
Brolic is
That's why I was
Brolic is a
confused.
black man.
Okay, so
Black Greek
So-
man.
yeah, Black Greek. He's bleak.
He's a black
So
man.
all right, and
Brooklyn.
that cleared it up for me. So that it doesn't change anything. It's like
Okay.
it's like little girl. You need to tell me what's going on right now.
Oh shit.
Now.
It seemed to be going from a Solomon Grundy drug that's these people were infected. It was a case in which some high class children were kidnapped, and it was an ultimatum within 24 hours. If the demands were not met, they would be released with some type of disease or whatever pathogen.
Are you working alongside the American authorities, or is this a solo thing?
I'm working with sort of kind of like a group called Helios, led by this multi-billion-dollar powered female named Emerald from Texas.
I'm sorry. Come again? Oh no! It gets better. Please go on, Alexandra.
I sort of kind of like lent my skills out to this team to help them out.
You sort of, kinda, or did?
I did.
And your call is. What do you need? Yes, tell us. Tell us what you need. I already lent you it. Lent her what?
Oops.
She asked for my help. She told me everything was under control. So, I made a few calls and she needed some a mobile lab. For what?
Because one of the persons was contaminated and we needed to study them and quarantine them properly.
And at no point did either of you think to call me.
Well, Mama said not to get you in.
Oh,
into it
no,
and
no, no,
everything
no,
else
no,
like
no,
that
no.
Because
Wow.
Damn, right under the final
Whoa,
destination.
hold on, hold on.
Damn.
You are a daddy's girl.
No, 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 no. You say you will not throw me under the bus, Alexandra.
No, it's
You
the tractor trailer.
you wanted help. You said it was under control. That your friends were handling it and you were assisting, and everything would be fine. These people would be helped, and you would be on the first plane back home. But here you are, trying to throw me in with you.
But you see the three creatures that ran into the city, Mom. They could have done, possibly could have and done more damage.
He's like, wait, are those legs being thrown at you?
Yep.
Yes.
They're not of the chicken variety.
Chef Purdue, Chief Purdue.
They are not the macabre.
I am. I'm in the middle of something, and I'm starting to lose my patience here with the two of you. What do you need?
Honestly,
Airstrike.
You're a spin doctor.
An airstrike. It's like, what is your 20, Alexandra?
Upper East Side, Helios Building, East 39th and 5th.
That's not the Upper East Side. East 39th is Midtown. But
The Midtown.
no, you guys are.
Are we in
They're in the 80s, I believe.
Yes.
East 80th. Well,
Mm-hmm. And are those sirens I hear?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
yes, sir.
So the local authorities are on scene.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Do you have authorization to work with the local authorities? Because I don't recall providing you with that documentation. Did you, dearest? I didn't even know she was in America until she called me.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
That's what you get for calling your parents.
Now we know where she gets her poor fibbing skills from.
So you're working on U.S. soil without authorization. You don't have any credentials, and you're working with a group called Helios for some billionaire's daughter. Help me make sense of this, Alexandra. Do it quickly, please.
What if, as at this point, that she knew she fucked
Did
up.
So I just find out about this team and put my skills to work. Skills to good use.
Uh-huh.
You cannot just put myself on loan for a while because it would be temporary. I decided to join up and see where it goes. However, it's gotten a little bit worse because of the kidnapping, and not to mention one of the parents is dirty. He's in bed with
Which
organization.
which parent? Which organization?
It was what was the name again, Lou?
I'm not giving you that.
Not roll to see if I remember. Like I roll to remember.
That's
Take
why you
notes.
need notes.
You have a journal tab on your character sheet. So somebody help him out.
Wow, crickets.
I think they're just happy to see you sink.
I'm busy checking my notes real quick.
Starkwell.
Journal. Starkwell.
Richard,
And the organization?
there's a noticeable pause. Richard Starkwell.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
You're investigating Richard Starkwell.
No.
I tried, but it seems that he's just too in bed with them.
You're
Even try to touch him.
You're investigating the third richest man on the planet.
Because he has connections to the Triple S Shadow Scale Syndicate.
He has connections with the Shadow Scales and Syndicate.
Another
But he's so deep
pause.
in bed to even try to make a ripple in his direction would have been catastrophic.
On the second
Probably far worse
on the
than
second line of that conference call, he hears, "Oh, she starts cursing in Greek. She needs to come home now. What do you need from us, Alexandra?
To be honest,
If any of that is actually true, then you're in way over your head. If you'd have come to us sooner, maybe we could have helped you. No,
James' mother by
we
myself.
could have talked you out of it. I told you to not get involved. I told you. So you knew about this too, and you didn't tell me. She said that she could handle it.
I can't. It's out of my hands. This is bigger. This is bigger than me right now. Whatever this goo is running through the city through the sewer line. Can only be affected by bright sunlight or ultraviolet. Even though the ash cloud is still spread and quite possibly will infect somebody.
I'm in the middle of something very important, so I'll ask one last time.
I don't know what I need.
Do you need?
I don't know.
So then why are we talking? You want it to be an adult? When you figure it out, you call me. Me. Click.
Way to throw mom off the train.
It's like, so that happened. When you are ready to come home, you call.
Well,
Good luck, Alexandra.
love you.
Uh-huh. Click.
So do we all see Artemis like 6 inches tall?
Little do you see, you don't see it. You don't see the 6 inches, but you see an unconscious nervous pacing. And then finally looks at the phone and puts it in the pocket and
I mean, we don't see the 6 inches anime style.
just oh yeah, like what do you call it? Oh my god, when Saitama was talking with the green hair chick and she all of a sudden becomes a baby. What the hell's her name?
Hey, yo, Lou.
Yeah.
Why his dad should have sounded like Cat Williams.
Wow.
Listen here, pimp. He's like,
Yo,
My hero
God,
name's
stupid.
Slickback.
yeah, stupid. All right.
In reality, Lou made him sound like a cooler version of James.
Wow.
You know
I
what?
still know where you live, Eric.
I mean,
Good. You can't
That
get
was
in here.
that was not. I had
What?
nothing to do with that one. But anyway, that's still
You don't have a remote control car. I know what time you go to work.
Oh.
goddamn. So now
I don't even know what time I go to work, so that's a lie.
there's still hundreds of
Big
thousands of
charge.
gallons streaming out into the street, on the pavement, street. The two cars that were parked there, they're covered completely and almost completely dissolved. The manhole cover that was
I'll be right back,
in the
guys.
center of the
Sorry.
street, that's
Quick
that's
question.
3/4 of the way dissolved. So there's
If
water.
the car is
This
dissolved,
shit
did
is
the
just.
gasoline.
I'm sorry.
Did
go
it
ahead.
have an effect to the gasoline, the gas tank of the car? If it's like acid and gasoline mixes with gas,
No, but it does. I know what you're saying, but no, it doesn't have that chemical reaction.
Okay.
Well, outside of burning it and burning everybody that's kind of trying to keep the perimeter, what are we gonna do, guys?
So all you hear is, "Who's in charge here?"
Everybody points to Emerald.
I shine the spotlight on the world.
No. I step up at that moment.
Okay. So as everybody's attempting to point towards Emerald, we actually pointing towards Knock.
I just step right up because I was already talking to the emergency services anyway.
Yep.
And
It's a police
as
captain.
I'm walking over to him. I say on comms to everybody.
You still in your shadow form?
Yes.
Okay, so he's like, "Who's in charge here?" I am. It's like,
Make him.
it's all right. He's like, you right there is good enough. Captain Pat Sullivan. Who the fuck are you? And what is this?
No. This is a biohazard attack on New York City by a group called the Shadow Scale Syndicate.
So it's terrorists.
Yes, treated as such.
Fuck. So he gets on his shoulder radio and he starts calling everybody. He's like, "Don't leave. We're gonna need to get statements from you and the rest of your super friends. None of you leave."
I'm
Don't
walking.
worry, officer. I'm not
I'm
going.
walking away.
I'm gonna turn towards Knockdom and be like, Knockdom.
I look at you. Mm-hmm.
Do you think
I fade into the ever foreboding
So
shadow.
he turns around and he's just like, "Hey, where's he going? Sir, you need to stay here." Pointing at Fortune Teller, who just defiantly turns and starts walking away.
Fortune teller's in my car.
I'm asking about the structural integrity of the
Oh, okay.
building.
Yeah, what are you walking away? You're in his car. Duh.
Do you think it's
We're above everything.
do you think it's safe enough for me to go
So
first into the office?
then he's just like, and he's like, and that thing needs to come down now. Pointing at the hover, at the hover tank, at the thunder tank.
Thunder tank,
Yeah.
Thundercat tank.
Yes.
So yeah, knock them. You think it's safe enough for me to go up into the office real quick?
Of course, fucking not. Look at the police.
I can hardly hear you.
I said, of course, fucking not. Look at the place. We're in the middle of a threat larger than 9/11, possibly, except that we didn't lose as much life.
So far. Simpsons. Sorry, that was a poor joke.
So I lean up on a car that's not infected or covered or anything, or ash nothing, whatever. Cross my arms, cross my legs.
So he's like, what is that? Is that oil? Because it does
No,
have the
it's not.
viscosity of oil.
And then I say to him, no, that's a biohazard threat.
So he's just like,
And I say to him,
It is
I've already
only
told-
dangerous when it contacts skin.
I've already told FDNY that's what it is. And it's pouring onto the building because the building was attacked. Because we've been leading an investigation against the group that started this.
so, investigation. What, are you guys like that federal group that what do they call it? That
GSTF.
what?
GSTF.
Yeah, that. Are you guys that?
No, we are not. We're a private organization. that
You're
was
fucking
contacted by the
vigilantes?
mayor's office.
You're working with the
Talked to
mayor's
the
office.
Yes.
We're gonna need everybody down here now. It's like who in the mayor's? It's like you're working directly for the mayor,
Yes.
like his own private army, like her own private army.
No, we were given the job.
Obviously, it's above your pay rate. You are not in the know.
Yeah, that's right. Insult the irate cop.
Yeah.
It's like, are you seriously giving
What
me
else
lip
can
there,
go wrong?
Chavo? I don't need your shit. It's like, you see all this?
Sergeant.
It's Captain.
Oh, I couldn't remember. Okay, so Captain.
See, I'm not the only one insulting.
Yeah, but you are you're not in a scary shadow form.
No, I'm not.
All right, so
I'm in my civvies.
at this point,
Fuck.
news. There's at least 3 news vans that are pulling up and setting up shop.
Oh fuck! I gotta get out of here, guys.
Say
They
what,
got
say what you're gonna say. Knocked them. Sorry.
Who were given this job by the mayor's office, you can contact them. The issue is kidnap children of millionaires in this city.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
He's like, yeah, I heard about that.
Right.
So that's it's like
So-
kidnapping is a federal thing. And you guys aren't feds. You shouldn't even be near this.
I'm gonna turn towards Artemis. I'm like, I'm gonna take your dress now. The
I'm
costume.
not there.
Yo, Lou, I want him to wear one of those Southern Belle.
All right, enough.
We were authorized to,
Say again.
and we were authorized to work this case. That's the situation.
And who authorized it? If it isn't the mayor, who the hell would sign off on something like this? Look at this place.
The mayor's office.
It's like, holy
The
shit!
mayor's
Is that?
office.
Is it? He's just looking at the building. He's like, what the fuck? Is this thing gonna come down? Do we need to evacuate?
Yes.
Say,
I just say yes.
at this point, he's like, I need everybody to pull back to 2 blocks. This building looks like it's about to come down. We're gonna need to get city engineers. So he goes through the whole litany of people that he's gonna need to come down.
Good. So now he's preoccupied and not focusing on who did what and who authorized what.
That still leads you guys.
I reach out to the lighthouse real quick.
Mhm.
Step back a bit. Reach out to the lighthouse. Reach out to head of security there. No one in or out. Check all the incoming people. Make sure they're not infected. Run them through scans and medical checks.
It's like understood. So we're treating all the we're treating the all the staff for several are exhibiting signs of PTSD. A couple are in shock. So it's bad here, sir. So we're going to need somebody to come down here and try to calm these folks down. He's like, I'm doing my best, but this is way out of my comfort zone.
I could do it.
Copy.
Everyone,
You
calm
know that.
down. No.
Guys,
I look over. Well, I can't mouth anything because I just look like a giant shadow.
Correct.
I walk over to Emerald.
Yes.
Emerald, I lean in
Yes.
towards you and I whisper in your ear, Lighthouse. Now.
Okay. I'll meet you there.
All right. You take off. I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Once you do, hey, you don't hear it. But knocked and she's like, where's that thing going? I said nobody leaves. And where's the Mexican? No, I'm just kidding.
Captain, whatever questions you have to ask, I will answer them.
in the ruckus of it all, I am definitely creeping out before the news crew.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do for that. I'm not going to tell you whether or not you do manage to creep out before the news crew sets up. Now, for the rest of you, you guys are still floating in the air, and your AI is tapped into police band, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
so you're getting all this info that he's tacking back and forth and trying to coordinate. Then part of the message that he's sending out is whether or not there is a vigilante group that was authorized by the mayor's office. He needs confirmation and possible soup deterrence.
Oh. Over our comms, I let them know. They're questioning whether or not we're legal. We are legal, right?
We're
Sort of.
Last I checked, yes, but I assume that the mayor's office will disavow any involvement.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Any possible way that you could kind of break off and pick me up?
Pick you up. Where? Down there? Where down there?
About 2 blocks north, 1 block east.
Is it clear 2 blocks north? Then they move back.
They're moving people back. Yeah, it's not instantaneous, but he's moving. Sage is moving away, trying to be inconspicuous by being conspicuous.
Yeah. You guys want me to cheese it? Just grab you and go?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Which
I don't like cops anyway, so fuck them.
Twitch get
Go get him.
Noctem
I
was
just
talking.
came along for the joyride.
Yeah, Twitch, you heard me? Twitch, get off site.
So I'm out. I go grab him and I'm out. I cheese it.
Now that he grabs me inside the vehicle, Twitch, take me to these coordinates, please.
Take you to what?
To these coordinates. It's a safe house of mine.
You got it. Okay.
It's not a big thing. It's just a place where I can recoup certain weaponry and my
Don't
my
care.
house.
This house. It's out of sight. Let's go.
Okay, so
Go. Me, him, and Fortune Teller will go to his stash house.
Okay.
They don't even
Did
know
Artemis,
inside that car.
Artemis disappeared? Ah, okay.
Artemis is milling about. I didn't hear Artemis say that she was leaving.
no, she said she wasn't there. When I turned to her and asked her for the damn suit, she wasn't gone anymore. She was gone.
Okay.
Did James step away?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd be right.
All right, so guys, I need to take a quick bio break. We'll be right back.
Same time.
All right, and we are back.
So Lou, after I got off the phone with the family,
Yeah, huh?
I
So,
changed into I slink away to the ever foreboding shadows and change into a sundress, and I go to a bar to start drinking because I feel like crap right about now.
okay. I'm assuming comms are still open for you. So you can still be in contact with the rest of the crew?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go around the room. Fortune teller and Twitch, where were you heading?
Extract Sage and we take him to his safe house.
Okay. Safe house is located where?
Toys R Us.
Hell's Kitchen.
Denny's. No.
Where's the secret base on 45th and Madison? Where's the secret base on 45th and Madison?
Okay. Please help me with your answers because you're frustratingly vague. Hell's Kitchen.
So Lou, I fly off till I lose sight. I go back into a car. And I drive over to his coordinates that he gives me.
Okay.
That's what I do.
So is it an apartment? Is it a house? Is
Just an
it
apartment. It's a apartment in one of the generic buildings. It's used as a stash house.
Hell's Kitchen, it can't be more than an apartment because I don't think there are any houses in Hell's Kitchen. I mean,
no?
there are no houses
I
over
don't
there.
believe that there are.
No, it's used as a stash house. But it's just an apartment.
No, I think he was talking to me. Okay. I haven't been to Hell's Kitchen forever, so I don't remember.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't think I've been there.
Um,
I'm assuming it's like the Bronx, so not too many houses.
all right.
So
I mean that's all good and everything, but I'm kind of looking for more. Meaning going to the
what your
stash
place
house,
is. That
retrieving your stuff, and then this goes for all three of you. I mean, it's not just one person that I'm talking to. You're all in this together. So the question then becomes, what are you doing?
I'm alone.
Okay,
I don't know.
the apartment itself is over by the docks. Over
Okay.
by like 56th, 57th Street, whatever.
Mhm.
Right? We can lay low in the apartment. That's not a big deal. Right? And he can park the car right there. There's several parking areas in the area. And nobody really cares in Hell's Kitchen anyway.
Come back, the cars on cinder blocks. It was a hover car.
Yeah, it's like half a drone is stripped.
It's kind of stripped down as it is.
Man, if they strip
Boom
down
Boom
his
screaming.
car, yeah, I gotta give it to to those fuckers. Yeah.
Boom Boom's like, oh,
All right.
humanity.
So you're laying
Like a
low.
Boom Boom's
Essentially,
pair of
what you're
rocket
saying
power.
is that you're laying low for the moment.
If they choose to want to lay low there, yes, that's the spot. If not, if they want to go somewhere else, that's up to them.
Correct.
I'm just there to get myself a new suit, re up on the hook and cable wire, both wrists, a couple of more sleeves of daggers because I've already used up a lot, and of course my main weapons.
Okay. The there's a wrinkle.
Also, if they need anything, they can pick up something there.
There is a wrinkle. I just want to make sure that you understand. So this is a wrinkle that I'm adding, a sort of a GM intrusion, if you will. You do know the codes, you do know how to get in, but there's an alert that goes out once someone's in your stash house.
No, I'm aware of that.
To you, but not to you.
No. I'm aware of that.
No.
That the alert's gonna go out, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not expecting to be there that long. Also, I'm
You
taking
just
into
said lay
account-
low.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm also well aware of if the alert does go out to my other me, right? He's still out on mission,
That Gemini man shit is this?
and this has only been 12 hours. He's supposed to be gone for what? You said like 3-4 days, according to my recollection of when I did the mission.
You're aware of an alert.
Yes.
Somebody's at the house. Self-destruct.
Blow it up. All right, so then what? So I can move on, so we can move this along. Again, this is for all of you. So
I did what I needed to do. It's up to those, the other two, what they're gonna do, what do they want to do.
Well,
Are you-
we're not.
Stuff and leaving.
Well, say that again. You breaking up?
Are you grabbing stuff and leaving, or can we? Because we
We
don't.
can stay here for a little bit, a couple of hours at most. But once I hit the codes, an alert went out. Right now, my other me, being that all of you already know what's going on, my other me is out on mission. But there could be somebody else to come around in order to check in as to why the safe house is.
This is out of character. At this point, everybody knows there's more than one you.
No.
No, only we.
Oh no,
only
that's right.
we-
Nobody. It's only you two. So yeah.
You already blew up your own spot.
Anyways.
Did you literally say that? That there's another.
Yeah.
Huh?
Forgetful of because of all the shit that's going on. So yeah, I just did say that.
On open mic.
Open mic night. I just want to make sure that I wasn't unaware.
Okay.
Switch, and I'm gonna be like,
In my head, I'm like,
Your head, you get 4 hours.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Accurate.
What do you mean another you?
it's a long story. It's a very, very long story.
Give us a cliff note.
Not over the comms, and I will include
Wait.
everything.
Oh, now you're gonna be clandestine.
Listen, with all the stress that's going on, I'm amazed I got my head still. Okay, so yes, I slipped up. There was only supposed to be a select few to know, and it's only because of the consequences and the repercussions that can come about.
Why are you
because of the knowledge.
responding to James when he's not even there?
I got a head mic.
He's not saying it on open comms. I mean, it's funny. It's funny that you responded that way, but yeah, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be that kind of party.
I mean, he is right. It was over mic.
All right, then comms are open. Everyone's hearing.
Oh shit.
That includes
right.
base personnel.
You cannot make
Lou,
fun of me ever again about
so
my flub
Lou,
talking to my people.
Yeah. Huh?
Lou,
Yeah.
Oh
when
no,
I hear this
that's a
going
different
on,
set of situation right there. That's all special to you and only to you.
Right.
Lou,
But
Yes.
this is special by itself.
Yes, Nike. Yes,
Lou?
knocked him.
when I hear him say this and realize he's saying it on an open channel to the entirety of Helios,
Yes.
I am going to isolate this comm signal and I'm going to say to him, stop talking.
Oh.
No, keep talking. This is good.
Which
Yeah.
I'm saying it directly to you.
He's like, wait, huh? Oh shit.
Welcome, Laserbeak. Unlike my other warriors, you never fail me.
So what was he saying directly to me, Malcolm? Because I didn't hear it.
Shut the hell up.
I said, stop talking. Everyone now knows. Everyone.
It can't get any worse.
so, Lou,
Yes.
I'm gonna turn my head, look at Twitch, and I say, I think it is time that you and I leave. Everything is collapsing, and I do not need to be taken to jail for stupidity. This is
Your boy's good looks and athletic build? Yeah.
This is very overwhelming for me, for you, and for the whole team. What's going on? This is way bigger than what we make a year.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Yeah, but there's one problem with that plan.
I don't even know who you are.
Fortune teller. No, it wasn't.
I do not know who you are. What's this second person? Shut up. And I'm gonna look at Twitch and say, I think we're gonna need to
Get a bigger boat.
and I believe your little car it goes under the water, right?
Under no.
No.
Partially it does.
Yes, it does.
Not with the armor damage the way it is.
Yeah.
I gotta fix it first.
Structurally,
Yeah.
submerging is not going to be an
Yeah.
option.
Hull integrity shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you guys can leave. That's fine, right? But if you separate now, that just becomes you're going to be targets now.
We're going
It's
to
like
be
you said,
targets.
fortune teller.
I don't know where you've been the last couple of months, but I think we're all targets. Last couple of hours, but we're all targets.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it sounds like you're one bigger one than the rest of us because there's two of you. So you're trying to hide from yourself. So yeah. So
Well, now that I know that he shut off the comms, right?
We can talk someplace else.
Now that I know that he shut off the comms, I'm talking to them.
Man,
Just-
that's a lot to hide, man.
Okay. Whether you
You gotta
believe
hide
me or
from
not,
both butt cheeks.
whether you believe, I tell them, listen, whether you believe me or not, I'm actually from another time. I'm from the future.
I'm from another time, so I can believe you.
Right. And
Oh, like
unfortunately,
Joe Fox?
things are going a bit on track and off track at the same time. Things have changed from the last time that I was in my future. So I'm not sure whether I'm on the same time stream or a different time stream. Honestly, I don't even know myself because that's not my wheelhouse. All I can refer to is movie information like Back to the Future or Running Man, whatever. I don't know. Right? But
Man wasn't a time traveler, but okay.
whatever. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to Fortune Teller and Twitch.
Yeah, but I was just saying in general, Running Man wasn't a time traveler.
All right, let him finish. Let him finish.
So That's the reason why I can't be in front of the other guy, the one that belongs in this timeline.
That's
Lou,
cool. You gotta hide. So we gotta go. Go get your stuff and we'll go.
I already got my stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with you, Mike Fortune Teller, but you keep cutting in and out. I'm not 100% sure what's going on.
I'm gonna have to get another one. While he's talking to me, I'm just gonna peek out the window, like lift the shade and look out.
This is like 6 SWAT vans just show up. No, I was kidding. No, there's not. There's nothing but street traffic, couple of pedestrians. It's the early. It was just before noon, so yeah.
No, you said 8:30 in the morning.
I got my 6.
Younger version of
All right,
Adolfo
so
Lazy.
yeah, no, it's around 10 at this point.
I got my 6 cents on, so
I know. I'm aware.
so
So I already grabbed my gear. If they need anything, they can pick up something. And if we need to leave, we leave.
Yeah, some
All
MREs that you can eat, shit like that.
now, how tall are you,
Me,
Davo?
6'2", I think.
6'2". So you got like a full body suit?
Yes.
Is it?
Well, it's just a ceremonial armor. But it offers no protection at all. It's very lightweight. It's just for show, really.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna move over to Emerald. Emerald, you
Yes.
get back to base. Tim he gives you the sit rep. He shows you some of the people that are dealing with the with the mental trauma of what happened. He also gives you a readout of the building, its structural integrity. He doesn't. He's like, I have some of our engineers looking at it. It's like they're saying that the building needs to be condemned. So they don't even think it can be repaired.
Oh fuck!
It might need a full tear down and a rebuild, and that. He's looking at. He's like, and considering the cost of the structural initially, it's
Right.
it's somewhere in the billions, and that's the demolition, and then the reconstruction, if in fact that's what you want to do. So and the other part to it is, your insurance is not going to cover this.
Right.
So we're
Right now, I'm not worried about.
He's
the
like,
cost of
yeah,
it.
he's like the
I'm
PR.
concerned.
The PR team is trying to work their magic, but they're gonna need you to be out in front of this. They're saying that.
Okay. First things first.
He's like, and what is this? And the Crimson Sage is. There's 2 of them. What is he like? He has doppelgangers. What's that about? There was nothing in his dossier that showed that he had that ability.
He doesn't have that ability.
So
Apparently, there must be something that goes on later on that hasn't happened yet, or something.
So he's really, he's a real time travel. I'm sorry to interrupt. This is blowing my mind. So he's a legit time traveler. That guy.
I don't know how legit it is, but I believe him. He's never lied to me about anything like this. So,
Okay.
my first thing I want to do before we move forward to all the things that have to be done, I want to check. I want to see how everybody is. Everybody okay? Anybody been injured? Anybody been
Minor injuries at most, but the ones that were dealing with the trauma, they're in your infirmary. They're being treated. Most are sedated, and because once the initial shock wore off, they started to freak out. But they were treated. They're sedated. They'll be out for a couple of hours.
Okay. Now I still have the team that was here when we had captured that. We had I forgot the girl's name, but she was one of the people that we found that she had turned.
Yep.
Name was Lane.
Okay. So I wanted to speak to them and make sure to let them know, please stay on top of that, in case something goes awry, right? Since we know what they're already aware about what happened before, so they should know how to handle it. So they should keep their eyes open, basically. Um, I look for my PR girl. Where's she at?
All right. So they're all sitting in a conference room having the World Wrestling Federation of debates on how to handle this.
Is the PR chick pale white with red hair?
Yes.
She's the chick that looks like from the chick from the boys, right?
Mm-hmm. And she's trying to keep everyone from ripping not literally ripping each other's heads off, but they're just going back at it. Some people want to. A number of them are threatening to quit. A couple of them are just like they don't know what the fuck to do, and only maybe her team. She has like She has a team of 6, that she's the head of. 3 want to quit. 2 have ideas, wild ideas, and 1 is just sitting there, just writing on her tablet. She has one of those Surface ones with the foldable keyboard.
Right.
My last will and testament.
It's like, dear God, please forgive me.
No, she's writing. No, she's writing. She's writing in their American novel. So, how do I survive this bullshit? So she can make $1 million.
Yeah, she's writing an autobiography.
Right. That's what she's doing.
All right, so
She's about to get the cash in.
So she sees you. She comes. Comes and she's like, "Oh, thank God you're here. We need to get in front of this. This is bad, really bad." So right behind her, there are monitors for all the major news outlets, and the chyrons are getting, depending on the network that's covering it. Some chyrons are vague, unknown, and some are extraordinarily hard right, where they are blaming you, the superhuman community, vigilantes, terrorists, superpowered freaks.
Has to be expected.
Mm-hmm. And then there's occasional mentions of Helios that are coming across. Reporters are, they're beat reporters that are there. A lot of B-roll of the building and all the structural damage, the liquid that's still pouring out and hitting the street. And then there's a split screen with the shady side, and then the light side. And then you see on the Chiron's potential, there's like biohazard attack, terrorists, metahuman terrorists. Are we safe? You remember that article I wrote and put on Discord?
Yeah.
This is just a culmination of that. This is the realization of what that reporter had put out. And if you're interested, if anybody's watching, we have a Discord, and I wrote up an article from a fictional reporter about the superhuman, the metahuman scourge or potential threat to the city of New York, and by proxy, the world. So,
what's my girl's name again? What's her name again?
Rather well written, by the way.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't remember, and I don't have my notes in front of me. So let's just call her Laura for now. So this is not even the half of it. We're getting calls from the GSTF wanting to speak with either yourself, Noctum, or Minimax. And Minimax is off reservation. He's off grid, so we can't get a hold of him. So that leaves you and Noctum.
I say,
Minimax abandoned ship.
Like fuck that bitch and out.
Wow.
Laura. What I know I'm gonna obviously I will be getting in front of this because I have understood that the possibility of failure could happen, so I was doing everything in my power. I pull her to the side and say this. I'm not saying this to her in front of her staff. So what ideas do you guys have to help us?
Well, they run down a couple of scenarios. One, the one that sort of has the most agreement is that there was a terrorist attack, and you were all caught by surprise, and you fought these creatures, these monsters. That they have some surveillance footage that they could use. They have footage of fortune teller fighting. They also have YouTube videos of you guys fighting in the streets. They have a video. They have CCTV footage of Artemis fighting one of the creatures. But that one they don't want to use because that led to the deaths of 2 NYPD officers. So that one they don't want to use, but they do want to use the one with Crimson Sage.
Okay. All right. What does the one with Crimson Sage show?
They show an unmasked Crimson Sage fighting in the middle of the street.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
What kind of tagline do you have for each scenario?
So well, they come up with a couple of different taglines. None are great, but they try to spin this to where Helios was under attack, not necessarily the aggressors. And the best that they could hope for is that you can get some public sentiment because of your celebrity status. But
we were the victims, not the aggressors.
Yeah, but then a couple of them is like, yeah, but that makes us look weak. That makes us look we don't have our shit together, and it also means that if the feds come in and they take over this operation, they could shut us down.
Quick question.
You're not on open comms.
No, it's just them on this debriefing, right?
Correct. It's just Emerald right now.
Not them in
No,
Emerald only.
it's just Emerald.
Oh, it's just Emerald.
Yeah.
No, this is me and my private. This is me talking to the people that.
In your press group, yeah, I know.
What is the maximum efficient idea that you have that makes us look presentable, that we were doing what we could to, we were under attack, but we were also doing what we could to save the city?
So, well, Cindy's cooking up a reel for us to be able to use. It's not the greatest because we don't have a lot to go on. In fact, she looks at Cindy and she looks at the others, that gives the others the side eye and turns the tablet in your direction so only you two can see it. She says, then there's this problem. And she clicks the play button, to which you see a fortune teller blowing up heads.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Boom, boom.
Chicka chicka. Yeah, and when you see it, you're like,
Holy shit. Wait. Hold on. I gotta play a character. I have to play a character. Is this when I use my what was it? What I used before? What was the not the insanity?
The throw up roll?
Not
Yeah.
necessarily in this
Okay.
case,
Okay.
because the it's not like it's in 4K.
Okay.
It's you had the flashing red light from the alarm, so you're able to see his outline. And remember, he's wearing that fucking getup, so
Yeah.
that's easy for him to identify him with. You are able to identify him with everybody that has seen fortune teller is able to identify him with, and he's reaching out and squishing heads, and then your security opening fire on him and riddling him with bullets, to which there's no effect. They just shred his outfit, and then he just snaps both the other two heads. So say, so this is a problem. This is a huge problem. She whispers to you, these men had families that are going to ask questions, and I frankly have it's like I don't. I think that guy's nuts. Like he just killed those guys. And then she's like, and then there's this, and she plays an audio file of fortune teller calling into Noctum, and Noctum calling into fortune teller to get a sit rep, and fortune teller saying, "Oh, they're compromised. I had to do it," something to that effect, and Noctum giving the okay.
Ooh. Wrongful death lawsuit. Ooh.
This could open you up to millions in damages. Not to mention the fact that we could all be charged with accessory to a murder. And she's whispering this to you, but this is the worst kept secret.
Right.
So there's a lot that needs to be done here. And the first thing we need to do is get on, and she goes back to our normal speaking voice. This is the first thing we need to go. We need to issue a press release, and then I'm going to go out in front of the cameras. But at some point, you're going to need to.
Oh,
and I don't think.
I will.
I
will, and I need you to write me the best thing that you can, so I don't fumble.
She's like, yes. She's like, Cindy's on that, and she'll give you a script. We advise you to read it word for word once we scrub it, and all you cannot answer any questions.
That is perfectly fine. I have a getaway quick scheme that I usually do. I think you've seen it before.
Is it? Yeah, but what does that mean for the rest of us?
Let's take it a beat at a time.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
But I already said, even though it seemed incorrect at the moment, I meant what I said at that meeting in front of our staff. I'll make sure that everybody's taken care of, and I will follow the sword if it's necessary.
It's no offense, but you may not have that opportunity if this goes wrong.
Emerald, what do you have to say about the situation that's going on inside of your building? Not to mention the amount of people quite possibly could have been hurt. The sheriff is a nit. Wait, what?
All right, so coming back to...
Oh, just side note,
yes.
out of character, 10 minutes, and then I gotta go.
Yeah. So coming back to Artemis, you get another call. Unknown number.
I take my head mic off. I turn it off, and I answer the phone. Hello?
Have you decided what you're doing? This is your father, by the way.
Yes, father. Hi, Dad.
It's like starting to get some news over here. It's like CNN has a lot of pictures. So thankfully, you can't be videotaped. We made sure of that. But that does not absolve you of the responsibility of what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Have you decided what you need from us? So, Again, you hear that secondary voice, and nothing else. So she's on the line too.
Hello, Mama.
Alexandra? Look at Steve. He's doing that Michael Jackson in the theater shit. He's just eating the popcorn, just like, I'm waiting. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Diplomatic credentials and clearance.
So you're coming home. Or are we not talking about the same thing? You can hear your mother like whisper praying in the background. What do you need credentials for?
Be part of a joint task force with Greece and the Americans. Work to get this cleared up. Because if it leaves the city, it's going to be far worse. If it gets in Greece, across the water, it's going to be bad. It's already bad in New York. Can you imagine if we get someplace else? You should spend it saying that I was following Triple S terrorists, and it led me to New York, where I came across.
No, she's not doing this. No.
Where I came across Helios and worked in tandem with them to try to stop this.
That might work. Temporarily. I'll call you in an hour. Click.
Dad. Before he hangs up.
Nope, there is no before he hangs up.
Damn.
There is I'll call you in an hour and dial tone. If there's such a thing anymore.
I don't think there is anymore.
Right? Your phone's just like... There's a lot of sounds I gotta add, apparently. Okay, so... Knocked them.
All right, I'm helping them with coordinating, especially since I know the building structure. And I'll take a moment. The news crews are there, right? They're set up, they're doing their thing?
Yeah, after they push them all back, they reset. And they're in front of the, they're talking, pointing. Cameras are taking their wide shots, their close-up shots, and interviewing witnesses. Just bystanders, people talking. Some pro metahumans, some anti-metahumans. There's
my body, my choice.
People are gathering everywhere. Then there's the issue there. You can see that they're also focusing on the black goo. Now, as the sun climbs over the building, it's illuminated. It's hitting more of the north face of the building, where even more of the goo is vaporizing into the dust.
I look up at that.
It went from the 12th floor. Now it's draining down to about the 9th floor at this point.
Has the flow slowed down even?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to turn my system off and walk over towards the press.
To where?
Towards the press.
Okay. Now you come in and you were fine earlier. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. I'm going to turn my system off and walk over towards the press.
Okay. So Emerald, as you guys are talking, you can see Laurel. She's like, and another. Oh no! What's he doing? You just you look and you see Noctum walking towards the press.
What?
She said, no.
Take your shot. Overwatch 1. Do you have the shot? Overwatch 1. Do you have the shot?
So now you can hear the reporters screaming. Yeah, it's like, are you in charge here? What's your? He's like, who is that? It's like that's That's Helios. That's the guy named Noctum. Some people are yelling in the. It's like, I saw him in the news, man. He's dangerous.
I get knocked them on the comms.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? You can't. Do not engage.
Get ahead of this.
Yeah, you're not listening.
I'm helping them get it. I'm helping us get ahead of this.
Like, bitch.
Sit around. we can keep scoping.
We can hardly hear you, Mike.
We'll just like chalk that up to that's how his comms are working.
Yeah. Wow. No. Helping us get ahead of this. We can either keep skulking in the background, playing footsie with the Shadow Scale Syndicate, or we can put them on blast.
Hey, he can't possibly make it any worse, and besides, he's got a plan.
I look at Laura.
She's looking at you like, no.
Not much I can do to stop him at this point. Fuck.
She's pulling her hair out like the chick from The Boys.
I say,
please.
I give her my mic. No. I say, wait, she can get on. Does she have any way to get on comms with him?
No. She can talk. She can talk with. If you open up the channel to where it's not just in your earpiece and like a speaker.
Right. I'm gonna do that. I say Noctum.
Agent Noctum, are you there? This is Laurel. I'm in PR. We met a couple of times. Please, do not talk with the press. We have a plan. You're just like we're trying to get in front of this, and if you do this, we may not be able to recover. Please.
They've got this. Click.
Bitch. He's like, bitch, please.
Laura?
Click now.
Laura, it's a terrorist attack, right?
No. I understand, and I apologize for you interrupting. But please, you cannot talk to the press just yet. We haven't even. We just issued a press release. We cannot. If you're going to talk to the press, can we at least debrief you first, please?
There's no time. Shadow Scale Syndicate is getting called out right now.
She's looking at you, Emerald. She's like. She mouths the words, "Oh my God."
Nah.
Look at her and say, "Should I think I might have to go. I might have to go be there with him."
She's like, okay. She's like, transfer. She's like, transfer the statement to her computer immediately.
Right. I say, Noctum, I'll be there in a second. And then.
Noctum gets the Optimus Prime voice. This is war. This is the day we show them. We are not afraid. This is the day Triple S dies.
All right. So, with that, I'm going to end today's game.
Whoa! Whoa!
All right, so for Twitch, Fortune Teller, Crimson Sage, Emerald Noctum, and Artemis IMDM discussion, I hope you had fun. I did too. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.